Now at 11, you've heard the chants, you've seen the signs. Protesters across the country are calling on cities to defund the police. Good evening to you at 11 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Amanda Starrentino. So what does defunding police actually mean, and how could it impact you? WRTV's Cornelius Hawker is getting answers.
Scenes like this are playing out across the country, sparked by George Floyd dying under the knee of a Minneapolis police officer. It has a growing number of people demanding city officials to defund their local police department.
We've been pouring more and more resources into our police forces for 30, 40, 50 years, and we're not any safer than we were before.
Those in favor of defunding the police don't want to see them eliminated, but rather scale back on how much money they're given, allowing cities to spend more on what communities across the U.S. need, like addressing mental health issues and homelessness, which could help reduce crime.
This is about imagining what a public safety effort looks like that's community-led.
On Sunday, the Minneapolis City Council voted to defund their police department and rebuild a new model of public safety.
And we're going to create a fear-free future where every life is truly protected and respected.
That bold move hasn't gone unnoticed. Indianapolis City County Councilor Allie Brown tells me she's received close to 400 emails over the past 4 days about defunding the Indianapolis Metro Police Department. The council spokeswoman, Angela Plank, sent me this statement saying, in part, the council will take a look at their budget in August, reviewing all public safety spending and public hearings. Until then, Plank encourages people to reach out to their counselors to discuss ways to strengthen the health and safety of our community. Cities grappling with long-standing issues are trying to figure out how to make things better moving forward.
Now, it is pretty calm and chill out here on the Circle, but earlier tonight, there was a peaceful protest and a car drove through that crowd. Jennifer over here, she saw everything that happened. So, Jennifer, tell us exactly what you saw.
Well, we were down here earlier, and everything was very peaceful, very relaxed. A lot of love going around through the crowd, very diverse. Until a woman from the Parks Department pulled in her truck. Protesters asked her to back up, but instead she decided to pull out a phone and start calling people. When they finally got her out of the way, 2 other cars were coming down the Circle, a blue Chevy and then also a gray Equinox. While the blue Chevy slowed down and attempted to listen, the gray Equinox sped up and ran through the crowd. Sending protesters spilling over the hood. My husband pulled off to the side to stop and try to get the license plate, but we were too late to catch it.
And what would you say to someone who thinks it's okay to run into a crowd of protesters?
Well, it was really sickening to me. I think that if you're really willing to risk your own freedom rather than listen to what these people who have been silenced for so long have to say, you might be part of the problem. At this point in time, white silence is racism, and if you're not willing to stand up, you probably need to look in the mirror.
Thanks so much, Jennifer, for talking with me. Now, we did reach out to IMPD, and here is the official account of what they say happened. They say around 8:15 during a protest, a van was driving on the Circle, and they believe protesters may have thrown something or beat on the car, breaking a window or two. And at that point, they say that's whenever a driver drove through the crowd, as we have seen, and there's a video circulating. And a handful of protesters fell off of the front of the car, but they don't appear to be hurt. And the driver is cooperating, according to police, and 2 people are being questioned. Whenever we know more about this incident, we'll be sure to share it with you on all of our social media pages and, of course, right here on TV. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Very unnerving to have seen that video on social media as well, Cornelius. Our Cornelius Hawker reporting live for us from downtown at Monument Circle. Thank you.